doing?
Fuck you, boy. You're fucking dead.
Oh, what's your problem? Oh! You want to go? I'm done with you. Got to stay fucking calm.
Fuck that.
Big mistake. All right then, let's go.
Right, stop. Enough recording.
Whoa.
Okay. Holy shit!
Albion sirens. Failing to do so is considered.
Possession of falsified identification documents. What?
Defend best practices, best pumps, best fish and chips, best barb, and so on and so forth.
Hey, look there! Take it!
Engaging target.
Hey? I know you're here, blood!
Engaging target.
Is that real? Got tits up!
Good looking, you lazy prick. Hey, drone, look around.
Nothing to see here. What's next?
I'm gonna get you, assholes.
Nothing here. Move on.
Search complete, nobody's here.
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
That's what they get for being careless. Come on, let's clean up for them.
Protest reports. Albion's authority keeps civilians safe. Assemblies of over 5 units will be disbanded.
Someone gonna do something about this.
Now, what should we put here? A lot of people are going to see this. Nice. What should we spend it on?
Albion will protect at all costs. Please surrender Albion personnel. There will be consequences for those who fail to comply.
Is it the dance you enjoy, or is that just something to do with your hands while you get shit-faced?
There's our suspect.
All units force this suspect to stop.
You and me. Urgent call.
Target has cleared the checkpoint. Over.
Using restraining measures.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Cease and desist.
Suspect has cleared the checkpoint.
Warning. Continuing unlawful activity.
Checkpoint has been breached. Over.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Combat mode. Desist, or you will be restrained.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Why are the bollards up?
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over. That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Disobedience.
Into the lines then. Fine. So, ultra tight security, right?
I'd like to help, fam, but now I just caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caber, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where's better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption? I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. Can you believe this shit?
What is it to say? They say
Dead set calling. You're up.
Heading there now.
Calm yourself, will ya?
Humans are self.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Okay, asshole. Think you can stop me? Ah, shit. Don't run. Shit.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Who's this supposed to be?
Fantasy again. And I remember why I liked it. You know what? His magic was so
What is this?
cool.
Nah, forget it. Done.
Who's up for a pint and an 8-ball?
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Cannot wait for Friday, mate. Simmons? Do you know him? Anyway, no matter. He's the one who organised our team-building activity. He's rounded up a few of the prisoners they brought in a little while ago. The ones who didn't have any relatives. He figures it'll make for an easier time when we declare them missing. Right, so the fun part. He's going to release them into an open field while we get our shots in. I'll bet you a pint I can get rid of 10 before you. You're on, you slimy bastard.
I'm not sure you should be here.
What?
Surrender! What was that?
Got ya! You can't hide from me!
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Wonderful.
Go and search this sector.
Give up now!
Look for anything suspicious.
Shit!
If you're not careful, they'll get you and drop you. He can't have gone far. Stay alert!
Rallies are not permitted.
Your word and guard is perimeter.
Holding high position.
Over there.
Returning to patrol.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You Cass expert, you. You've seen his... profile or something?
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that.
Who is this?
Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer.
Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going to make our jobs that much easier.
Queen Victoria kept these letters, written by her beloved and much mourned Albert, until her death in 1901.
Not a chance, Sue. Director Cass takes care of his own. You know that.
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible from terrorist attacks. I believe he has a show of my hair and the crew.
Like I haven't got enough to do. Lead him to construction.
So as far as I'm concerned,
I heard someone saying dead sick.
They better not be just a bunch of terrorists.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Wonderful.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
I'm wondering why we're not being sent out against those fucking thugs.
Maybe because he has a plan.
A vision, mate. That guy has ideas running around his head he wouldn't dream up in a million years. He wants us laying off Clan Kelly, and he has a reason. You been up there yet? There's some parts of this city.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence.
Oh my. I'm not one to make light of one's mental health, but Cass clearly has issues. And he's been put in charge of keeping London safe.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
How's it going? Feeling a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed. I don't know how.
Don't even joke about that. I don't even want to think about what Director Cass will do. Just make sure you get it done.
Keep piling on.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go
anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How the bloody hell do I get out of here, Bags?
The catacombs, fam.
Now!
It's okay. They're only asleep. Yes.
Director Cass, I've been unable to reach the Commissioner's office.
He's stalling. Doesn't matter. It won't change anything. I won't allow it to change anything. Damn him. Yet another fool who knows what the right thing to do is, but lets emotions get in the way.
He's still scheduled to attend. Would you like him removed?
No. Despite all, we need to work with the official government to send a security detail to make sure he attends, dress it like a state privilege, and sit him front and center at the meeting. He'll be key to my getting the others to fall into line.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Now, Very, persuasive.
Anyone can be with a gun in hand. It's crass. He does seem in a hurry to launch this Themis project. None of what I've heard is comforting. Damn. Shit! I don't like this one bit. What on earth was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Is this a job? What, buddy? What now? What do you want? What? I know, but...
Hello. Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
All right.
Auto drive now enabled.
Developer, nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Auto drive now disabled.
Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Bunk Podcast, the objective voice of objection for this most objectionable world.
Auto drive now
I am
enabled.
Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Monsieur Bloom. My real name is, in fact, Andrew, and I live in, note this down, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is, in fact, the most densely populated place on Earth these days, overcrowded, some might say. Joining me, as always, my next-door neighbour in these Netherlands of nonsense, it's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel with at least one other place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe. We can all sleep easy in our well-bordered beds. 4,000 illegals were deported last month. These illegal people breaking the law just by existing. And of course, illegality is contagious. It can osmose through your skin just by standing next to an illegal person. So we've got rid of 4,000 of them. My question for you, Alice, is why only 4,000? Is that really enough? I will not feel safe until at least another 75 million people have been deported from this country, and I'm here in Britain on my own.
As a bleeding heart lefty, Andy, I would normally be outraged about this, but really I think mass deportation is a very handy way to break up with a partner. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but an anonymous source has reported you for snoring really loudly in a French way.
So everyone out, no exceptions, Alice, not even you, it's for the good of the country, everyone out, unless you can prove that your family are in the background on the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out! Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show, unarguably, that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually,
Auto drive.
Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, you know, the best way to stop immigration on.
Ah, the GBB, once considered the world's greatest public broadcaster, now considered, quote, quite shit. This is where you'll find Now's big contract.
I don't think you can get in. The schematic show an access point on the roof. That should let you see inside at least.
Shitting hell. This thing packs a punch.
Drone's going mad!
Everything you are is in your brain. Your love, your fear, your dreams, even the cheeky ones, are all electrical signals firing back and forth between your ears. This right here is more powerful than any computer, but it has its limitations. I watched my mother succumb to motor neuron disease, and her loss made me realize that death comes to us all. But what?
Get yourself killed.
There you have it, DedSec. The big contract.
Are you thinking of going after Sky Larson?
Oh, I want to do more than that. Problem is, Larson hasn't been seen in public in nearly 2 years, and he can't kill a hologram. I've been trying to track her down. I found a home here in London, but that, well...
The person responsible for building Bagley, for revolutionising AI. The woman's a fucking genius. What's she done to merit getting murdered?
Plenty. But you need to see for yourself. A mansion's in Westminster. Things you'll see in there.
She disconnected.
And they could do with being like a kilometre and a half higher as well, with a special greasy coating to stop people clambering over the top or however they get in. Here's a quick joke for you, Alice, about the information. Did you hear the one about the woman who went...
Bagley, find me Larson's gaff.
Of course, I'll just crack open the yellow pages. Oh, look, there she is, right under B, for billionaires who obviously don't publicise their home address, you sweet, dumb baby. I've narrowed it down to St. James's Square, but that's the best I can do.
Ring Nout. She'll know where it is.
Tried already. She's offline.
Now seems pretty spooked by whatever she saw in Sky's house. I bet she's got a murderer. Calling it now.
When you think of all the health professions we've stolen from overseas, over the years here in Britain, it's quite possible that all these people are just coming here to try to get an appointment with their local doctor.
Yes, Andy. So, most of us just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
It's the British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are... I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that they're never a spy. Where it's all like, our Germans all have that American accent, where it's all like, welcome to the party, we're having a really nice time. Much friendlier Germans. Let them stay.
Well, that's all today, folks. Remember, it's not as bad as it seems. Honestly. I hope. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Weeks have passed since the Oval Blaze killed 12, and yet the fire brigade remains unapologetic, despite claims of impropriety. Join us on GBB for the story behind the headlines.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So much there. Still after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. You think of the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, peas in a pot. All I need to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. I couldn't. Courgettes. Ban courgettes. I can take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important.
All's well here. What's next?
Terminating the search. Someone's hacked this. Scan the area.
Auto drive now enabled.
Turn around.
on, Skies? No, wait. The property here is owned by someone called Sky LaFantano. No E. What are the odds? None of these buildings are owned by Sky Larson. Incidentally, reading through property records and cross-referencing names is a real bore, and it only takes me 3 seconds. I've scanned property records for the nearby houses and found nothing connecting them to Sky Larson. Her residence is not here. Sky Larson's residence is nearby.
I'll go have a look-see. Security measures are in effect throughout London city limits.
Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen. On the... What? Well, if you let me finish... Right. Yes, it's in the kitchen, on the right-hand side, when you walk in. Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah.
Reminder.
Oh my god, I know.
To avoid public areas.
No, so you just... Yeah, so that's exactly what I said. You just gotta call him. And... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I left her at home. No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. In the kitchen on the... If you finish, it's in the kitchen on the right-hand side.
Security measures are in effect throughout London city limits. Albion needs your help to keep London safe. If you see something, say something. Are you fucking with me? Piece of shit!
What?
Please report any suspicious behavior to Albion personnel. Failure to cooperate with an Albion investigation may result in your detention.
I ain't never seen anything like it. What?
Restrictions on assembly are in effect. As part of the Hassani government's counter-conspiracy initiative, it is Civilians are not permitted to enter restricted Albion areas. Trespassing is punishable with a mandatory sentence of 5 years in prison. Albion's authority keeps London safe.
Scanning for potential threats.
London is in a state of emergency. Albion is permitted to secure the safety of the city by any means necessary. Reminder, bag and package searches are at the discretion of Albion agents. All persons must comply with requests to surrender belongings for search at any time. Failure to do so is a crime. Safety of the public is Albion's #1 priority. Obeying Albion orders will keep you safe. London is now under the protection of Albion. Disobeying an Albion order is illegal, and offenders will be punished.
Yeah, I guess.
Albion keeps London's streets safe. Albion is here for your protection. Your safety comes first.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. That's great. Absolutely. If you can, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, honestly, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much, yeah?
Visit the Albion site for up-to-date borough crime statistics. For your safety, please avoid high crime areas.
Getting out of here.
Albion personnel.
It's everyone's responsibility to keep the streets of London safe. Violence against Albion.
Compliance is mandatory.
Yeah, okay, but... Oh, yes, I get it. You said that. How many times yes, I understand.
Reminder,
Yes, but
your
you're
number plate
listening.
must be visible and clean.
Yes, I get it. I really do. Get away from me.
Albion is here to protect you. Failure to comply with Albion orders is a criminal offense. Airspace in London is restricted. Citizens of London